I know I probably went overboard with the plot on Tomura in this chapter, but would it even matter? Like, really? Would it matter if Tomura in this panel would not be covered in blood or completely covered with blood? I feel that not. Well, anyways, hello everyone, I'm Overhaul, and today we'll be reviewing My Hero Academia chapter 234. And this is a very amazing chapter, like totally worth a week of a break. In fact, I would bet the reason why we do this break for a week is because of course you want to make get this artwork just perfect. So yeah, let's review it already. We start this chapter off with a little, what would it be considered, little cartoon, I guess, from Shueisha. Not important, just referencing it. So yeah, we see a little cartoon that's basically pointing at it saying, you shouldn't judge people by their quirks. And we have just picturesque things like a little girl being thick, guy getting falling down, getting hurt with a kid with a mutation devil quirk. Give her bandage, and then like a bunny and a sheep and a crocodile. In addition, people like dancing in a circle, like picturesque, like just go on every 5-year-olds or 4-year-olds or whatever age range are those things like Barney Dinosaur or something, and just take one moment and just draw it. It was basically how you would expect. So yeah, we just should not reference this because it's just an odd thing to have right now. In which Redaction says it's a good message. I lived when this was out, or I lived by like every other kid. But you know what? I realized that every quirk has something about tells you something about a person's personality. Which is I get more of a chicken egg honestly discussion. Because it's true, some people do have their personalities that fit their quirks well. Namely, Nora's whole destruction thing is a good reference to his quirk. Toga's twice his desire to be with people and not being alone is a good combination with his quirk. And yeah, we have some cases and Jill's Infojags, her love for music, and yeah. We have some people, there are some people whose personalities do fit the quirks perfectly. Although I am wondering if this is a chicken or the egg kind of thing. Because I believe that the age range where people get their quirks is from birth to 5-year-old. Like, I can't remember how old Izuku was when he was with the doctor and he told him that he doesn't have a quirk because at this age range people should already get a quirk. But I know it wasn't something extremely old. I think Izuku was in a daycare. So yeah. It's very likely. So yeah, I am wondering if a person's personality becomes because of their quirk, or the kid just gets a personality and then the quirk just fits in sort to it. So yeah. Now, Iridastro talks to Toma and asks him, "What are your goals? After all, if your goals are hollow, then you cannot compete with me. I mean, is that true? I mean, are you really just destruction incarnate?" And he basically does everything to he does basically what every other person has been doing with the League of Villains. Like, if your motivations are hollow, if your convictions are weaker, just insulting thing Tomura, yeah, kind of similar to how Stain was when he said that if you don't have convictions, then there's no point. And the funny thing is, imagine a thing with a guy who's covered with his dead family hands, bleeding from his hand because he lost a good chunk of it, with a guy who wants to kill him, who is so big that he can actually crush his chest together. He has something funny. Nah. Well, technically it's less funny in the sense of ha ha ha. It's more funny in the sense that the fact that Doidastro is doing this big monologue in which he's like questioning Tomo's convictions and all this serious, but in reality Tomo's not even listening to him. He's like, Hana-chan, because one of the arms that flew away from Tomura and was damaged was his older sister. Oh, by the way, we find out in this chapter that Hana-chan is his older sister, not his younger sister. So yeah, and Tomura is like completely losing his mind to it because he's not even focused on it actually. He's just, now I'm insanely damaged and I just lost my hand. This guy can kill me just by grabbing me, but Hana-chan's hand. And you get to see focus on his eyes and how he like breaks. And then we get a flashback, which we get a lot in this chapter, just so you get no. So yeah, we see a little conversation that once happened with him and Hana. Hana states, "I told you to just be quiet. I told my father I want to be a housewife too. ... No, come on, let's go." So yeah, we kind of wonder. I was kind of wondering how much are we going to get from Hana. No, but the way it seems to be, it's implied that Hana and Tomura had a good relationship, like a brother and sister, and not a teasing type of relationship, just a nice, friendly relationship. Because she seems to support him, and she is on his side. She cares for his well-being, and she doesn't want him to be hurt by his father, which is also the only person of Tomura's family we don't see in this chapter. Maybe we get to see him in the next chapter or whenever, but so far we don't see his father. We just know that Hana was supportive, want the best. Now it's important to say that Hana said that she wanted to be a housewife or housewife too. Meaning that probably what Tomura said was something he wanted to do with his life. Now some people will say that what Tomura wanted to do in his life was to be a hero. Because if you really think about it, if you had a generally normal life, you would, a normal kid would definitely want to be a hero, and at that age they already were heroes. So it would make sense, and since Hana and Tomura both, now that their grandmother was a hero, they probably both got inspired by it. I'm saying this is the most likely option because because our options are not very logical, and it seems to be implied that Tomura as far hates the idea of them being a hero, if that's the case. So yeah, and the whole housewife thing, it's just an excuse, just something so the father would not have big problems with. So yeah, it's pretty much all it. Now, a important detail is the fact that when Hana and Tomura run off, Hana is holding Tomura's hands. Oh, I forgot Hana's figure. Well, Ava's figure, but maybe she'll appear in the next chapter so I can use her. So yeah, hold both fingers. And I believe that Tomura has all his fingers on her hand, meaning that at that time Tomura's quirk hasn't yet manifested. I would say manifested and not just activated, because it does seem to be a common problem with Tomura just quirk just constantly activating it without any reasoning. Because I'm pretty sure he wouldn't pick up his father's hand like this and put it on with this type of thing. So yeah, if he could control it. So completely, so at that time he still didn't have his quirk. So yeah, we get, and after this flashback, we get to see Udashiro basically saying if that's the case, you are not equal to mine, because he doesn't, because his desire, Tomo's desire is only to destroy everything, and Liberation Army wants to build a new society. But you know what? I do think that it's funny every time someone tells Tomoa that your desire to destroy everything is nothing. Well, everything one else has some conviction or whatever will basically destroy more than the League of Villains ever could. Like, the Hero Society basically relies on people that had lives like Tomo, the League of Villains, so they will keep popping them out, or mutant types that will look like as monsters as possible. Then we have the Stain, who just want to kill every hero except All Might, and not focusing on the fact that if he kills every hero, even if that hero is straight up a good guy, not too wishy on the money, like seriously, even if a hero is just base, it's just like, I'm a hero and I'll be doing my job. Say would probably kill him even if he has the same morals as All Might. It's just he's not as successful as All Might, or as Opera or something. So Say would already kill him, and even though there could be side effects such as that guy's quirk being perfect in the emergency that's in this town right now. Then we have Overhaul, who just want to make chaos by shooting everyone with the quirk version bullets, which would most likely just end up letting everyone go in berserk. And then we have the Liberation Army, who have sent over 110,000 soldiers to fight League of Villains, and most of them died, as well as the cities getting destroyed. So yeah, it's kind of funny. The League of Villains, their main goal is to destroy, but in long terms, every other organization they will destroy more than the League of Villains. I mean, just by cost and the style and everything. So yeah, which is kind of funny. Now Udachi starts to crush that arm that he got from Toma, which is his hand that's already destroyed. So yeah, because Udachi knows that Toma needs to put 5 fingers, and you get to see the size difference between the two in this one. Udachi's finger is bigger than Tomo's hand, so that's the size we're working with. And then when Udachi starts to crush his hand, Tomo's main finger just press it and start decaying his finger, and then Udachi is just like with his fingers just sending Tomo away, because it's a massive giant compared to skinny 20-year-olds. Obviously, the giant will be able to easily flip Tomo away. And then Udachi makes some comments like, was I misinformed about his quirk? Because he took 5. Or was it awakening? So yeah, now we're going to quirk awakenings. Like Darkfoot's awakenings, but this time with quirks. So yeah, we find in this chapter that on very specific and very certain cases, people's quirks evolve. For example, here's an actual example on his side. Apocrypha, that guy who's fighting W right now, apparently his manipulation of temperature was actually something that was an awakening. Because he says that once when Udashu burned himself accidentally, Apocrypha cooling quirk awakened and cooled Udashu's hand. I do wonder if Apocrypha was an orphan or something like that, because the way Apocrypha so far seems to be acting and what we know was there about him right now seems to be implying that he didn't really that he might have been adopted or something. So yeah, and this also explains what Toga did in the previous chapters. It wasn't the fact that she just found a way how to use her quirk, but just it awakened. For example, even if she thought about trying out that whole thing she did in the um, provisional license exam, I believe, where she disguised herself as Kami, even if she knew how Kami would use her quirk, or when she was Oraka use her quirk, she would still not be able to use it. So yeah, that's explaining that. So now we have, so now we cut, now we get back to Tomura and he has a memory about his mother. Wait, was it now or something? His mom. He just remembers his mother, and we kind of see this weird panel with her, which she has this weird face. Like, I heard some people calling that she is kind of disgusted by it because she just seems to look at him and not really any motherly type of expression. Just and the way how she acts later would just say, "Alright, oh, those wings are coming over your eyes. Where's the medicine? You know, if you itch, you'll just make them worse." So yeah, she doesn't seem to treat him the best as well. Now, some people are wondering if that medicine has something to do with Tomura's quirk. I don't believe so, because I don't know how would that work. So yeah. Sorry about this, it's just... That is my eyes. So yeah. Now we get back to the present in which Tomura is like, it's spinning, my head's splitting. Because right now Tomura is like in insane amount of pain. Like he's remembering his that family and all the pain that comes from. Also, we find out about why he carries his dad family's hands. The reason why he's carrying his dad family around is because All For One told him that a human heart is interesting. So keep these family parts of your family on you, so you will never forget that emotional trauma you experienced when you killed them. So yeah, that's something. Well, gotta be honest. If anyone of the characters would tell a child to hold his dad family's hands with him, it would be All For One. So yeah. Tomura goes berserk and tries to kill him, and Udashu makes some comments. He's like, this level of speed, this level of just moving, this clearly if you were this level at Camino, you would be able to take down one or two heroes. Which is impressive because most of the heroes in that raid were like the top ones. Like the only ones that weren't there who weren't at top 10 were Mount Lady, the Kami Woods, and Tiger. And Tiger was already capable of himself. I mean, we know that he is either a bit stronger than Magne. And those two are nameless heroes, but that's besides the point. And Kamini Woods is now number 7, and Mount Lady is 23, but still a giant woman. So yeah, we find this out. So yeah, this, which is impressive by all means. Also, Hidasho finds out that says, so you definitely have a copy because then you would already disappear. I guess he didn't knew that, which is weird because I do believe it was basically confirmed by the clone of the twice made of him to say, hey, when I was blasted away, I spotted at him, and so I advised you to make a cushion. So I don't know exactly why he thought it was a double. Maybe he thought twice made a double before. But yeah. Or maybe he just didn't know that double was already destroyed. So yeah. Ryasho just like rips his suit off and says Liberation Army 80%. Which he just gets massive and covered with that black ink. And at that moment he basically like says, playtime's over. This festival ends now. Remember, this is supposed to be a festival to bring back the Liberation Army. So he's like, Strass bomb! And he like just attacks Tomura, which seems to be a similar blast in when All-For-One and All Might fought, so that's something. It just blasts him away. Basically thinking, and Rinastro seems to basically think that he's done, that Tomura is defeated, because now he says, playtime's over, festival ends here. So yeah, basically the festival ends when the League of Legends dies and he thinks that he's killed Tomura or something. So now we get another flashback of Tomura and his grandparents. And they basically act all kind of like, hey, Tanko, I bought your favorite dish. Don't cry, Tanko, you're gonna make your grandmother cry. So yeah. Now Tomura explains they will always sound nice to him. And that he remembers everything. Which means to all those people who had a theory about All-For-One killing his parents, that might come, we might find this out this chapter. In this arc, or maybe there's some hint to it. But yeah. Tomura says they were always so kind to me. And he's like, but what I always wanted them to say, which is, I believe, a reference to what Izuku said at the beginning of the My Academia story, which he said, which he kind of made a reference to when he was watching All Might be heroic, and he like quiet monk came and say, I know, sorry, because Izuku didn't have it, but what he wanted her to say was, you are a hero. Don't worry, you will become a great hero or something like that. And that might be now Tomura is kind of making a reference to it. Now it's unaware. Now I'm not sure if that's a translation error or if that is what he literally says. I would like to, but now I am wondering if that could just be, or if what doesn't said actually mean that he wants to be a hero. Maybe he's saying, even though they were kind and everything, but I would like them to say, we love you, Tomura, Tanko. Because so far, they seem too kind, but no one says to him, we love you. I mean, maybe Hana does, but as for his grandmother and grandfather and mother, they don't seem to say it. And hell, if his mother and father both had this weird kind of not very happy attitude to him, it makes sense why he would want his grandparents to say, we love you. So I don't know exactly. And so anyways, Skeptic calls Ridasha says, they were hiding out bees, they were attacking because Gigantomachia is here and he is taking down the Liberation Army like a boss. So yeah, we had this chapter with Skeptic kind of looking, which I don't know if that's supposed to be because Gigantomachia is here or because Tomura is still standing up. Because we see in the end that Tomura is standing up like this, maybe a little less blood, but it's like this, where his eyes just looking sad. So yeah, this is the chapter. This is definitely a strong chapter. This is definitely one of the best chapters. And if you ask me, this chapter is reason why this arc is the best arc right now. I might get more into it later. In fact, I have two favorite videos planning, but or two videos, not two favorites. I have one favorite and the other one just a discussion about Thomas Pass, but still. Anyways, I hope you like this video. I hope you're gonna leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. And with that said, I can't wait to see all of you people next time. Bye.